Okay, welcome to another tutorial. We answer a trigonometry question from the 2015 examination paper, that is paper 2. So the question reads, here we have a question that reads, the diagram below shows a triangular garden OAB where OA is equal to 1.7, AB is equal to 1.1 meter, and angle OAB is 114 degrees. Okay, so this is a triangular garden given to us. Now let's begin answering. We are told to calculate the area of triangle OAB correct to 1 decimal place. So let's begin. Area of a triangle is given by this formula, AB sine C, with yes, that is the formula given. Now in this case we are not given A, B and C in this order. The triangular garden given is not in this format of the formula, so we can always utilize this and say 1 over, we can get B O and sine A. What does it mean? This AB or BO represents sides. So how do we get or determine the sides from the trigonometric equation? The sides are determined by the opposite of that given letter. So in this case, the B is here. So the opposite of this, where this is pointing, is representing the B side. Or just like that. Then the A just like that. That's how it goes. So in this case, we'll say now, area is equal to half. Our B has 1.7 meter, and then we also have 1.1 for O, then sine 114 degrees as given. Yes, then we proceed. Here we can multiply the two. We can multiply the two as 1 over 2 multiplied by 1.7 and 1.1. In that direction, we have 0.935. So we get 0.935 sine 114 degrees. Now we move. The same answer given, but then you cancel. So we say 0.935 multiplied by sine 114, which is 0.935 multiplied by sine 114, and the answer we are getting is 0.854165002. So we are getting 0.854165002. Now the question has specified to say this has to be corrected to 1 decimal place. So the answer will be 0.9 meter squared. That is for A. Now we move to question number 2. Question number 2. That says the distance OB. So distance OB. So distance OB is this from O to B. So we've been given OA, we've been given the other side. So we need to find OB. So distance OB can be taken as distance OB squared, because here now, maybe let me say we are using the cosine rule in short, because two sides have been given. So we are using the cosine rule. So OB will be equal to OA, squared plus AB squared minus 2, then in the brackets OA, another brackets AB, and then we say cos OB, which is now in this case we are saying it is cos A, which is the area that has been the degree, the angle that has been given the other side. okay, or cos OB in that case. So this can be OB in small letters if we want, and then we put OB the other side in capital letters. All represents the same thing. So we can say OB squared is equal to, what is our OA? OA is 1.7, so put 1.7 squared plus 1.1 squared minus 2. OA is 1.7, we just get as it is. AB is 1.1, we get as it is. Then cos 114 degrees in that order. From there, how do we move? We say OB squared is equal to, we can square this and add them together. So maybe we can just do it at once, since we are allowed to do that. 1.7 squared plus 1.1 squared is giving us 4.1. So we can say 4.1, okay, minus, then we can multiply also 2 multiplied by 1.7, which is 1.7 here, close, open, 1.1, close, is giving us 3.74. There we get 3.74 cos 114 degrees. Then we can move to OB squared equal to, we can actually do this at once without wasting time. 4.1 I mean, minus 3.74 cos 114, giving us 5.621195045. That's what we get. And then this, actually on this one, on the distance, they haven't specified if we are correcting it to 1 or 2 decimal places. So in this case, we'll just leave it in 2 decimal places. So when you reach at this level, you apply the square roots both sides so that the 2 goes, and then you remain with OB as the distance that we are looking for from the question. So it will be OB equal to then the square root of this answer. So the answer that we found, we can just say square root of this answer is giving us 2.37, yeah, 2.37, 2.37090595. So let's just leave it in 2 decimal places, so we can say 2.37 meters, since this is distance meter. So it can be like that. So that is our distance OB. And then we move now. The last question is saying the shortest distance from A to OB. What it means that we are coming from A, joining this longest side, which is OB. So we are moving from here in short and moving this side. So we can use our simple formula by saying the shortest distance from A to OB can be shortest distance is equal to 2A over B. So this A stands or represents the area, and then B the longest base, which is the side. So it shall be 2 in the brackets. The area we found is 0.9. So we add 0.9 in there, divided by, what have we found? The OB, which is the longest side, it is 2.37. Then we move in that order. Then we can multiply 2 multiplied by 0.9 in that order is giving us 1.8. So we are saying 1.8 divided by 2.37. Then what is our shortest distance? So say this answer divided by 2.37 giving us 0.7, or it's a long number, 0.75949367. We can also leave it in two decimal places, 0.76 meters or meter. And that marks the end of this question. So this is trigonometry 2015 section B. Yeah, trigonometry. So for all your online lessons, please, you can always contact this number or WhatsApp this number. Thank you.